Hi, this is Ron with Wheel in the Sky. Today I've got a big treat for you. It's an old interview from 1986. It was from a TV show called Good Morning America. It's got Steve Perry, Neal, Schon, and Jonathan Cain. And I just love how Steve Perry looks like a deer in headlights. He's got this blank stare and this close-up. It's great. Leave some comments if you got any ideas as to what he might be thinking. And here we go.
Time to wake up. It's 14 minutes before 9. Journey is one of the most popular rock bands in memory, but it's been 3 long years between albums, and many of their fans may have been wondering, did the journey come to an end? Couldn't resist. Well, good news. Journey is back on the road again. They're down to a 3-man core, Steve Perry on vocals, of course, Neal Schon on guitar, and Jonathan Cain on keyboards. Their new album is called Raised on Radio, and this is what the current single, Girl Can't Help It, sounds like. And Steve, Neal, and Jonathan, Journey join us this morning. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning to you.
You know, seeing that video clip and seeing all of you here this morning, it's hard to believe that 3 years ago you were actually thinking about calling it quits. Why was that?
Well, what happened was we had been on the road for, I think, 108 shows. And,
in 1 year.
In one year. Not counting the years before that. Right. Not counting the years before is right.
You're serious?
No, 108
really?
shows.
We had no space from each other for, like, say, 9 years, 8 years, and playing date after date, and it tends to be like, it's sort of like a marriage, you know? And 5 guys been married together for 9 years straight with no women around. It's like...
Wait a minute.
I'm not believing the women part.
It's funny,
Stephen always used to say, listen, you won't miss me unless I go away.
So I went away. I did a solo album, and that took me into some new musical areas, and it was fairly successful, and then the rumors started to fly, as they usually do when people break away and do solo albums.
What was it that brought you all back together then?
The music, I think the music and the fans and the concerts and just the feeling.
We missed each other, too. I missed this tour, you know. I never saw him for 3 years. I mean, when the last tour ended, him and I basically hated each other, we thought.
That's true.
And 3 years went by, and I finally said to Jonathan one day, I said, what in the hell is Perry doing? I said, I gotta give this guy a call to see what is going on here with this tune.
Plus, I gave him $10 to say this, so, you know.
How has your music changed over the past 3 years?
Well, I think it's gotten more intelligent, and I think more mature. At the same time, I still believe it has that relentless kind of recklessness to it. I think that's the marriage, I think. I mean, Neal's a reckless individual. I'm the melodics. This is Amadeus. I mean, between the three of us, basically between the three of us, this blend happens, and we get away with a brand of music I think that no one else can get away with.
I understand that each of you individually went through some personal changes and turmoils over the past 3 years. Is that reflected in your music now?
I think you have to write about it, certainly, and get it out and express it, and then move on, you know. So some of it is, and some of it's just, you know.
I think there's definitely some good music that comes out of you then when you are going through some pain. It's an outlet for you to be able to express yourself when you are hurting inside or something. It's one way that you can get that out of your system, and it's in a very positive way, and it's something to remember by it too. You know, you can sit back and listen to it and remember that duration in time, and it's a positive thing of something that makes you feel bad.
Well, we wish you much success on your tour, and thank you all for joining us.
Thanks for having us on.
Check out her teeth.
Beautiful.